I wasn't planning on starting a new build this soon, but when this BMW E3318i came up, I couldn't say no. But before we touch that, we need to finish what we started. So in today's video, we are going to do a full minor service on the Fox. We are replacing spark plugs, changing the oil, and flushing the entire cooling system. This is also going to be the last video on this project for a while. Stay tuned to find out about the new project in the end. First up, the spark plugs.
Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. I want you to jump. Get ready, get ready.
Now I know the firing order is 1342, but when I'm doing spark plug replacement, I never pull out all the wires at once. I go one by one. It's safer, it avoids messing up the ignition timing. But just by looking at this, what do you think is going on here? The tip of the spark plug is completely covered in black gas. From what I've researched, this usually means one of three things. It's either a rich fuel mixture, too much idling, or a weak ignition system. I wonder what it is for my car. All of them look exactly the same. So this is just not in one cylinder. It's something affecting the whole engine. Up next, the radiator. I'm pulling it out so that I can flush the cooling system and get rid of any dirt or buildup inside. Overheating is one of the fastest ways to kill an engine, so this step is important. I do need a new coolant reservoir, but for now, I'm going to clean this one as best as I can and reuse it. It's not ideal, but I'll do it for now. Now onto the oil filter. And yeah, this one didn't want to go off as well. I had to improvise, so I put a screwdriver straight through it for leverage. When installing a new filter, I always add a bit of fresh oil and lube up the rubber seal. This helps seat properly and prevents leaks. only hand tighten it, making life much easier when it's time to remove it again. For the sump plug, I'm using a new crusher washer to make sure we get a proper seal. Before tightening it down, I cleaned the surface to avoid any leaks. Then torque it down properly by hand. Next is the fuel filter. I didn't have a flathead screwdriver for the clamp, so I used pliers to open it. It's not ideal, but we move. I did not film when cleaning the inside of the radiator, but trust me, it's clean. So let's get it back in. I'm adding a bit of oil to the bolts since they were starting to rust, just to make sure future removal is easier. Plugging everything back in. The fan, temperature switch and making sure everything is connected properly. When reinstalling the hoses, I'm taking it slow. These old pipes can crack easily, and the last thing I need is a coolant leak after all this work. I'm adding oil first because I'll need to start the engine while filling the coolant. Don't mind the cloth, I'm lazy to grab a proper rag. Lastly, when filling in the coolant while the car is running, I'm squeezing the hoses to help bleed the system and push out any trapped air. Air pockets in the cooling system can cause overheat.